Good morning, everyone. We are Alex Querido Gallar, and this is my partner Oscar Manuel Montalvo Perez. And we are going to talk about the traditions and customs of Finland.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the Eukokanto of wife carrying. This consists when a man literally grab her, uh, carries her her wife, and then they compete with a set obstacles, and this this tradition is made in the 19th centuries, and the winner is determined by the most shortly time. Okay, the next one, please. Okay, well, you can see this food is some. I like it. Okay, I like it. Is the macaroni. It's like a sausages with potatoes. Okay, this traditional dish is most consumed at the night, like the night hours, and after several drinks. Okay, it's like when you go in Mexico for a tacos, when you are some drinking, like that. Okay, it's for that time. And this macaronut is you need to be cautious because when you order in a restaurant this dish, you need to be you need to be cautious because the this dish have another like another like a sauce, you know. Her name
Yes.
is Kakila Maustelia, yeah. And the ingredients of this dish is sausage, potato, her picked onion and cucumber, and salt, mustard, ketchup, and on all flavors. Okay, the next one. Okay, here it's a mammy. It's like a brownie, you know, but it's like I don't know. It's like a chocolate, you know, but I'm going to explain to you why. Mammy is a Swedish memma. It's a traditional Easter dessert in Finland, and this culinary dish consists in like of water, consists of water, okay, poured melted with rye flour, and yet special with some ingredients like orange zest, the salt, um, a lot of sugar or a lot of cream. Okay, and dish, this dish you can measure if you want. Mammy has been around like the 16th centuries, and it's being consumed cold with a lot of cream or with a lot of sugar. But you need to be cautious because it's not too healthy for your health. It's delicious, but no, not healthy. Okay, the next one, please. Okay, Bigta or Basta. This traditional dish most is like it's made at the saunas, and this tradition can purify you using a Bigta or a Basta. It's like that flowers, I think, or leaf, yeah. And okay, and this tradition is most cultivated during the summer, okay, because the leaf of these plants is fresh, and you need to be sure secure it's fresh because the tradition consists when you like have the red skin, like when the sun of you, these plants say can you punch it of her your skin red and says they lift, yeah, they lift your skin red. And another thing interesting, this lift need to be fresh, because if the leaves aren't flesh, you can have a good blood circulation, and is an interesting is good for your blood circulation. Is some red fat of this plant. Okay, then another one, please. And is celebrated in the midsummer. Okay. Okay, the saunayahi. Okay, Yanahi is like is divided in three. Yeah, in three chapters categories. Sorry. The first one, you need to be obligated jump in a river, or in a sea or a lake, but this tradition celebrates in the winter, or on the water is cold, and the another thing you need to do is run naked, because this tradition says you need to be more fresh or something is some rare. Okay, and you need to be excited when you run naked and with your beer. You need to be excited, and you have a 50% for not die, because if you die, you get a cold. You die for a cold, or if you don't die, you will be have a refresh. Okay,
At
then
least you
another one.
will die with honor.
Yeah, it's an honor. Yeah, another one, please. Thanks.
Listen.
Okay, tinal palancha. It's like a piece of tin. Okay, and it's like a you see that it's like a horseshoe. Uh, it's some rare, but this thing, for do this tin albanta, you need to have of course you need to have a piece of tin, and then you need to put in a fireplace, and then when a minute pass, you need to put in a bucket, with cold water, and then it grab that that form, and then the tradition say uh, is used at the New Year, because the Finlands can see the her future. Yeah, it's right, but I think it's a good tradition, no? Because they can see the future of her next year, and it can be bad or good for your life. Okay.
So here are the customs. First, Finns enjoy cleanliness. Finnish society is recognized for their cleanliness. They always keep both nature and streets clean. In fact, if you walk to the streets, you won't see any graffiti on the walls or people littering. They are so careful with their manners that you can see them eating hamburgers, using fork and knife, and not making a mess. Okay, the next one is respect for nature. Finns love nature. They embrace nature. In fact, they usually have weekend houses in the forest, just like in the lake or in the woods, and they occasionally spend time together in their houses. And another curious thing is that during summertime, which only lasts like 3 months, by the way, they escape to the countryside just to celebrate the station. And during the springtime, they usually go skiing in regions such as Lapland, the home of the natives, the Sami people. Here you can see a picture of a very usual of what is usually a summer house or a weekend house, and here you can see where people skiing. And fins and reindeers. This is one of the most shocking ones because fins eat reindeers. What you see here is a dish of salted reindeer and smashed potatoes that I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce. Okay, maybe a bit. Poronkaristis. Poronkaristis. And this is a traditional dish from Lapland. And speaking of Lapland, in that region, the population of reindeers even surpasses the population of the inhabitants, and reindeers are considered as cultural icons. Okay, and now the saunas. Due to the climatic conditions, saunas are very popular in Finland, and they have them everywhere, in schools, in libraries, in museums, and surprisingly in their own houses. These are not naked, however, women and men never bathe together except with the family members. We will probably never know where these saunas became popular. However, it's estimated that they popularized in the year 1700 before Christ. Also, we don't know who invented the saunas, sadly. Okay, drinking habits. Finland, along all the other Northern European countries, is well known for the liking of alcohol, especially liquor such as vodka. Once again, due to climatic conditions. However, in recent years, the consumption of alcohol has decreased in favor of the consumption of coffee, especially with the young people. In fact, nowadays they are the country with the highest consumption of coffee in the whole world. And this is thanks to the influence of Central and Mediterranean European countries in the habits of the younger generations. Okay, now we have conversations. Northern Europeans, well, there's a stereotype about Northern Europeans being cold, emotionless, and not willing to have a conversation with anyone. And Altok Finns are reserved, quiet, and they enjoy the silence. They appreciate the silence. Finns have been known by tourists for being modest and sincere people at the time of doing a conversation. Also, they don't see the silence gap between conversations or even short conversations as awkward. Once again, they appreciate silence. Of course, I'm not saying that other Finns are the same, but these are the customs. So if you go to Finland, this is probably the way that people will behave. Also, here I had two very funny phrases and jokes about how Finns behave. Okay, here's one. An introverted Finn looks at his shoes when talking to you. An extroverted Finn looks at your shoes. And this one, that is my favorite. The trees are really quiet. And only songs we heard were our kids and a group of Americans. Because they appreciate silence too much that even activities just like going to the train or the traffic, they do it in silence, in total silence. You don't hear even the sound of the motors. Well,
Okay, thanks for your attention. This is the end. And if you go to Filand, you need to be respectful with that type of customs and tradition because you see, the Finlands are more, it's more educated, no, sophisticated, yeah. No, you need to be passionate with that, and
so modest.
yeah, you need to be
Modest people.
modest. Okay, thanks for your attention, and this is Filand.